Welcome back to another YouTube video. It's been a while, but I am finally back making more content. Today, I'm talking about what I learned 3 months after achieving my very first payout. Now, just to be clear, I got in multiple payouts after the 3 months, but I'm talking about what I learned from the very first day I made money in trading. So I've been studying ICT for about 3 years. I've been trading for 4. It's taken me a very long time to become profitable in trading. But in June of 2024, I was working a regular part-time job and still trading every single day. I finally found my edge in consistency and started making profits. And in the span of 2 weeks, I passed my funded account and I got my first payout. Now, after that, I accumulated 2 more payouts before something started to take a little bit of a turn. Now, because I'm finally profitable and I can go under that status quo of I'm a profitable trader on Twitter, I let my ego get to me and I let it affect my performance in trading. Because I made quite a bit of money now in trading, I thought that there's no more learning. I already know what to do and I'm going to be rich. But I was further from the truth and I was very wrong. Achieving your first payout or even passing your first account, you're nowhere near profitability and actual success in trading. You're just getting started. A lot of people I know quit day trading after they got their first payout and then blew their accounts, saying it's too hard, it took me too long to get to this stage and I just blew it all. What am I gonna do? What I realized is trading is a completely different game after you got your first payout versus trying to achieve your first payout. When you're trying to achieve your first payout, you're battling against your own self every single day and your own dumb mistakes. But after you achieve your first payout, you kind of know what it takes to get to that point. So now you're battling greed, you're battling FOMO, the fear of missing out on a trade that could turn into real money because you now got real money from trading. After that first withdrawal hits into your bank account, you finally tell yourself, this is really real and I can really make a lot of money in this. It all of a sudden becomes very serious. And when it becomes serious, you get scared. You start to have fear in your trading. And when you lose, you start to get greed. You start to chase your losses, and then sooner than later, you blow your funded accounts. The first thing I learned is not to be greedy, not to be fearful, and just let the process ride out. You're not going to be successful after your first payout. That is not the breakthrough. There's still so much to learn, and you're still a beginner, even if you've gotten 10 to 12 payouts. The second you start to think you're the quote unquote shit, the second you start to think that you've made it is the second you start to lose yourself. You basically have to wake up every single day hungry for more, hungry to learn more about trading. The second you tell yourself you know everything, you're the master, is when you start to lose. And that's kind of what happened with me when I got my first payout, is I told myself, I know how to trade now. And after that, it took a toll. So it took me about a couple weeks after blowing my funded accounts to climb back onto the ladder and pass my challenges again. Once I did, I passed a little bit more expensive challenges. I went from 50Ks to 150Ks, and then I accumulated a few more payouts. Now, with a completely different mindset, I went into the markets and I started trading properly. The only reason why I was able to come back into the markets and pass the 150K accounts and then proceed to get more payouts is because when I failed and lost my 50K accounts, I knew that that was not the end and I took it as a learning experience. I journaled everything that I went through during that phase. I went back to my journaling. I went back to see everything I did right and wrong. And I forward tested, I back tested, I did everything, I studied and made sure that I can do it again. And what I came to the conclusion is when I blew my accounts, I realized that it was because of manual intervention in the stock market. A major crash that I did not catch, and I kept trying to catch the reversal, causing me to constantly lose and price going down and taking my stop loss every single trade. I also realized when I went back into trading that when that manual intervention era was done, I became profitable again. So there's phases in trading that you have to understand. You also have to understand that trading takes a very long time. So just because you're failing now does not mean you're gonna fail in 2 years from now. Most successful traders are the traders that understand that it's a process. It takes time. Nobody in the trading industry doesn't blow an account. Everybody has their flaws. Everybody has their losing trades and everybody has their losing streaks. Look at yourself from now and 6 months ago. Now picture yourself in 6 months from now. If you're worried about blowing your live accounts, messing up your funded challenges, but you've already passed some, give it 6 more months and see where you will be. Maybe you'll be getting payouts at that time. If not, give it another 6 months. It's either you wait more and keep practicing or you give up and never achieve it. There's only 2 options. So the main takeaways after passing and getting my first payouts is don't be greedy and don't be fearful. Stay neutral, stay unbiased, and don't let emotions get to your head just because you finally start making money in the markets. That wraps up the YouTube video. I do want to talk about my live streaming. I am live streaming on this channel every single day, or every day I trade. I also stream 2 days a week on the channel Edgeful, 9:15 a.m. to around 11 a.m. Don't miss out on my live streams. I'll tweet every single time I go live, and I'll also be active in my Discord. Make sure to join my Discord in the description to know every time I go live and to chat with me if you have any questions. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next YouTube video.